Hey guys, Omega Upload here. I decided to do something a bit different for my channel. This is a bit experimental. If you guys want me to do gaming, I will, but, I decided to do some, well, not stand-up comedy because I'm currently sitting in a rocking chair. So, I was thinking doing, like, some funny true stories, but, like, putting it in a funny manner, so, I'm thinking. Again, this is a test, an experiment, not a test. This is an experiment. If you guys like it, please let me know. I'm going to tell two, maybe three funny stories about walking and like some of the funny moments I've had when walking. Some of them will be a bit mature. I will try my best to keep it at a kid rating, at least up to like, if this was a video game, E10 and up. With that said, please be warned. So first funny story I want to tell. This is from my childhood years. Um, when I was a kid, I was really a brat, mischief. I was really mischievous. I I would do some pretty naughty things. Nothing too bad. And when I mean nothing too bad, I don't mean I would hang out with the wrong crowd. I would bug people, but that's for another day. So when I was a kid, I used to go to public school, and I would get up like around. One day I got up at around 4 or 5 a.m. Um, I don't know what I did. I just heard my mom telling me this, but I would. I got up, went to school. The school was locked. If you guys don't know, well, just to make this a bit simpler, pretend here's my apartment, then here's a graveyard, then here's the school. I walked through the graveyard, and my mom didn't like that. So yeah, actually, I didn't go through the graveyard because there was a fence between my school, and I think I actually went went around the block. I don't remember, but I walked and found out that the school was locked. So I went home and crawled back into bed with my mom, and my mom was like, "You're cold." So since that day, my mom installed a lock where it will call her friend. The people will call her friend whenever I leave the apartment without key, or I don't lock it. And yeah, and that is why I wear a lanyard. No, well, probably. The second story, this one's a bit not inappropriate, but I'm gonna try to keep it appropriate. And this actually happened like last year or so. So one day, or let me back up. I walked to my mom's daycare, and for a while I would take like a long cut, which was really long. But just recently, well, one day I went to there was a dirt road that cuts through a park, and then it's a bit quicker. Well, one day I went through that dirt road, went to the park, and saw a dog. There was some people playing. I'm like, "Is this your dog?" They're like, "No." Well, the dog started coming toward me, and I was like, "Oh crud!" So the dog was chasing me, and about that time I heard a ride boy, in a red truck, yelling, "Don't touch the dog!" The dog was touching me. He was trying to give me to put this in kid standards, trying to give me a bad hug, he would put his paws on my shoulders, and he would. I'm gonna stop there. And I ran to there was a porta potty, and I ran in there, and I locked it, texted my mom, and said, "I'm in a porta potty, help." Well, a few minutes later, probably 10, maybe 20 minutes, I peeked out, and I saw the dog just rolling in the grass. So I got out of the porta potty, looked at the dog, and I'm like, "You can't get me, haha." So I started walking. Turned around, that dog was chasing after me. I booked it. About that time, this lady, she came in, she was like, "Do you need a ride?" I said, yes, please. Because I don't want to be attacked by that dog. It's like, okay, it's like a stranger, the dog, it's like a stranger trying to give you like a bad hug and you don't want it. Like, you don't like the hug. Yeah. So, I told her where to go and she's like, okay. She told me that she was a vet and oh my god, and my mom told me. And my mom talked to the lady explained everything to my mom. I got in the truck with my mom and I'm like, look at your texts. My mom looked at her texts. She's like, you poor baby. We went to my grandparents' house. They were like, oh, you poor thing, aw. And I'm like, no. In my head, I'm not that rude. I'm not that rude to be like, shut up, unless it's with friends. But when it comes to family, I'd be like, please don't. Yeah. This last one, it just happened like last week, and it was pretty funny. It's not, don't do this, kids. Don't walk anywhere with a suitcase and a fanny pack. I'll tell you why here. I was walking to my mom's daycare, and I was carrying the suitcase with me, and this car came up and was like, hey, do you need a ride? I'm like, I'm fine. I know how to walk. I'm not tired. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm fine. He's like, I'm like, nope, don't need a ride. Oh, and something I forgot to mention, I wear headphones when I'm walking. And if I'm wearing headphones and like the earmuffs are over both ears, that means leave me alone. If it's over one ear, it means are you going to come talk to me? And if it's like completely off, it means I have your full attention. But when those earmuffs are on, it means leave me alone. So yeah. So I'm like, I'm fine. He's like, okay. So I put my headphones back on, started walking to my mom's truck, stopped my music, ran to mom's truck. I was like, this is one ride I will say yes to. And I got to the truck. We call the truck Graveyard, or I do. And so I climbed into the Graveyard and I told my mom what happened. She's like, oh, he thinks you're running away. I had a suitcase and I had to explain to him that I was going to my mom's daycare. Yeah. So those are some really funny stories that I had to tell you guys. I do have. Those were like about most of the funny stories I can remember. While I was walking. I do have one pretty funny story about like. A really funny childhood story, but I think you guys know the story of my cat. If you don't, well, I don't know what to say. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!